Hey everybody, I'm finally back. I haven't had any rations to review for a while, but I did get this for my birthday a couple days ago. As you can tell, it says happy birthday on it. But this is a Wise Company. I can get that in the video. Yeah. This is a Wise Company uh, chili macaroni emergency food supply. And it has 4 servings, uh, which I don't know what they consider serving sizes. Maybe like a spoonful, but that's about looks like it's all there is in it. Is about 4 spoonfuls. That's what it looks like down inside. They have your noodles. I'm thinking it's. I thought it was freeze dried, but I don't know what their process is. Uh, but it's got a manufacturing date of 12 2 something with a 2 on the end. So I'm guessing this is a 2012, 12/20 something 2012. Um, it's either 2012 or 2000 new, and would almost say that it's not 2002 because hopefully they bought it. They bought it new, hopefully. But you can pick these up in the camping section at the local Wally World store. Uh, I think they have different ones of these. I think they even have some tubs full of these. They're relatively inexpensive. They say emergency food ration, but to me, I call these more like a civilian camping ration. If you're just going out by yourself with a tent and you don't have no way to carry cooking supplies, um, you can get these and take these with you, and you can eat these for as your main meal supply. Of course, you're going to probably have water. You can get you one of them little camp stoves to boil water with, and you can have like a little mess cup or something along that nature to put this in and put water in it, or you can put the water in this bag and do it that way. But yeah, that's the reason I call these a camping ration, because they're in that camping section. Um, they're very interesting. I've always kind of wanted to try these because they do have the same kind of like the same idea of an MRE, except these are just the food. As you can see, there's no accessory packs, there's no beverages, there's no spoons or anything. You have to take all your own stuff, and so these wouldn't be really much of an emergency food supply. I guess it would if you have all your own stuff, but if you're in a situation where all your own stuff is kind of been burnt up in a nuclear holocaust, and all you have left is this. It kind of makes it have been a good idea for them to give you some stuff to eat it with, if it was a real emergency. But yeah, the cooking instructions on this says to boil 4 cups of water. Bring 4 cups of water to a boil, and then add the contents of this package into boiling water and stir. Turn off heat, cover, and let stand. Um, I don't know if you had to do that. Looks like this thing will hold the water. I think you can just put the water down in this. I'm gonna try that. There was an oxygen absorber down inside of it. Looks like this. So make sure you get that out before you go to try to cook this or eat this. It even says on the back, it says remove oxygen absorber prior to preparation. So I went ahead and opened it. I was showed the process of opening it before, but I accidentally deleted that video or something. It was kind of a malfunction on my part. But what I used to open it was this nice handy knife right here. This is a Sheffield brand. Never really heard of this brand before, but it does have serrations on the top. I guess you could use it to saw through wood or something if you had to. It's like a survival knife, I guess, or a hunting knife if you wanted to call it that. But it's got this little finger guard right here. Got this little tang on the bottom. Could be very useful out in the field. But I got this knife off a buddy of mine. I got this knife off of him on a trade deal with this knife and one of those Coleman lanterns that takes the camp fuel. It's a very nice lantern. I'll have the video of that coming up. Buddy's name is Wes Powell. He's got a channel on YouTube, so make sure you go and check him out. Give him a like and a subscribe. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little knife. It's got its own little sheath to it. Go ahead and put this knife back in its sheath before somebody gets hurt. Alrighty. I'm going to try add the boiling water to the pouch. I don't see why you couldn't do it. I mean, it's the exact same stuff as MRE pouches pretty much, just a little bit thinner. But you got the foil lining and everything. It ain't gonna leak. It's gonna work. All right, let me get some water in this, and we'll try this out. Alright, I got some water in that. It's not leaking, it's just I've spilled a little bit of water down the side of it when I was filling it up. But it says it'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to do its thing. Try and clean up some of this water here a little bit. This is a vegetarian meal. It's got beans in it, and it's got the meat crumbles, but it's like the TVP meat crumbles, which is short for textured vegetable protein, soy protein, or whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. It's like a meat substitute. Not the biggest fan of it. To me, meat substitutes Um, I can kind of get it if there's some people that have digestive problems where they can't eat meat, but I don't know. I worked in the meat business for a few years, and the thought of meat substitutes kind of meant, you know, job loss for me. Like if everybody started eating the meat substitute, then I would eventually be out of a job. I mean, everybody likes their steaks and everything, but if they made a steak out of TVP, yeah, it would not taste near as good. I guarantee you that. But it wouldn't surprise me if people got to the point where they started eating that stuff. But I much prefer the real meat. If this had actually hamburger in it, that'd be awesome. But it's hard to make real meat last in something like that. And I can understand that as well why they went with the TVP in that, because I mean real beef probably wouldn't hold up very well on that, honestly. Uh, it's not sealed as well as a real MRE. Like MREs are vacuum sealed. That looked like it was just sealed like a regular bag. Um, so yeah, that wouldn't real meat wouldn't hold up in that thing for no amount of time at all. Um, so what I am going to eat this with is I'm going to get out my trusty genuine MRE spoon that I got out of a military ration some years ago. Uh, these right here are the good. It's the good stuff. These spoons right here are pretty strong, and I don't know how much water I know how much to put in it, but I just took a wild guess because I can't really measure out 4 cups, but I put about that much in there, and it kind of give it enough water to rehydrate the noodles and rehydrate everything in there. Give us a stir right now and make sure we get the bottom corners of the bag kind of mixed up a little bit. I'm kind of trying to do this based on a real camping experience, like not like a motorhome or camper camping experience. I'm talking like a tent camping experience where you're out there with just the basics, and you either have to build a fire or bring a camp stove with you to heat up water to a boiling point or something like that. And you're not going to have a bowl or anything to dump that in to cook it. Uh, you just have to eat it out of this pouch. And that's kind of what I'm trying to simulate. That's the reason I wanted to try it in the pouch, because to me that's about the only way you're really going to get uh, the real experience. If you're in there by yourself, out there in the woods by yourself, you're going to be eating that out of the pouch. There's no way you're going to have the packing capacity to pack a whole kitchen and bring with you out in the woods. There's just no way. So I don't know. That thing takes a little bit to rehydrate. There's no way to like close this pack down, which is also kind of sucks. I wish there was like a Ziploc on it to where you could reseal it and hold the heat in, but Yeah, I don't really have anything to seal that off with. Well, that sucks. So I guess I'll just set it back over here to the side and like put the flap up under something. Maybe it'll hold it closed. So I got doing this number. Maybe that'll help hold it closed for a little while. That's my operation is currently on this stove to do these MRE reviews because it's a black surface, and the black surface will make everything contrast right, so you can actually see stuff. If I was doing that on this white surface here, stuff wouldn't show up as good on camera, so that's why I picked the black. The only thing that kind of hurts is this stove light. It's putting off a glare on the surface, but oh well. I don't really have a whole lot to work with right now, so we just have to work with that for right now. I'm going to try to give that thing a shake. I started up some, but I want to try to shake it up. Maybe that'll help mix everything up a little bit. So I'll go ahead and shake that up. I got it rolled down kind of tight, so it shouldn't. Oh geez. Well, it did start kind of eventually spewing out, so I guess that's all we're going to be able to do with that. But I did get it. I did get it shooken up quite well. So I'll give it a few more minutes. I don't think it needs to go the whole time. I don't want to bore you all to death with just sitting there watching that thing try and rehydrate for 15 minutes doing nothing. So everybody's had chili macaroni before, I'm sure. It's going to taste pretty much exactly like that, I hope. Might be a little bit more bland because, again, they didn't give you no seasonings with it. I think I might have some hot sauce still laying around though. I think I'm going to put hot sauce in mine and make it more of a spicy chili macaroni. See if I can find one. I'm pretty sure I had one laying here. I guess not. I did have a hot sauce laying here somewhere. I had one MRE Star hot sauce left, and now I can't find it. Oh well. Oh darn. Well, we'll go ahead and open this up and do a little taste test. It's surely to got its stuff going on there now. Yeah. It's good enough. Somewhat. I can give you a taste test. Let's see if I can get this in the camera here. Yeah. So this is what it looks like as it's kind of reconstituted. It's good enough to eat right now, so I'll go ahead and give you a taste test of it. You can see the TVP crumbles, and there's a bean in there, and the noodles. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh wow. That tastes like that's going to be pretty good. It tastes about exactly like some of the best chili macaroni I've ever had. That surprises me because I didn't think that was going to taste very good at all. I didn't think it was going to have hardly any flavor. But I think they actually went above and beyond and added the flavor to it pretty good. It's not going to need no salt. It's probably not going to need any pepper. It's not going to need no hot sauce. This stuff is pretty good. So what I would recommend with this is these are pretty good. So if you like, I don't know, if you can't find any MREs, there's a MRE reviewer on YouTube. His name's Steve 1989. He's off of MRE Info, and he actually has a video that he teaches you where to find MREs, how to find military MREs and stuff. Go check him out and check that out. And the guy can actually tell you pretty good places to find MREs. But this right here is a good convenience factor. Like most of the time, your MREs, they're going to be kind of hard to find to the average person that doesn't know what to look for. But you can go right to Wally World and go down that camping section, and a lot of times they'll have a bunch of these. So that's going to be, to the average person, the easiest way to find some sort of a ration type meal. So go down there and give these a try. I say Wally World, but everybody knows what the nickname for it is. I mean, that's the nickname. Wally World's a nickname for the big blue super center, where they have anything and everything you can imagine all under one roof. So yeah, go down there and look for some of these. It's pretty good. I was surprised. I didn't think it would have any flavor, but it actually has a lot of flavor to it. And yeah, it's out in the middle of the woods. It wouldn't be bad eating. Now, of course, like I said, I would much rather take military MREs with me camping. Just due to the fact of the accessories they give you. They even give you the FRH. So you have a way to cook your meal without having to take anything extra with you. They give you the ability to heat the meal within the pack. So that's why I say military MREs are going to be your best bet to take camping with you. But if you can't find any MREs or anything, you can go to Wally World and get these things, and you know they'll give you about the same experience. This was a pretty good meal. I was surprised by it. So, alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. This was a little bit of a shorter review. I tried not to make it too boring for you because I didn't know how long that was going to take to do its thing, but I got it to cook enough to where I could actually taste it and tell you what it was going to taste like. So, um, that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you on the next one. I got a few items I'm going to do reviews on. They're not going to be MREs. I don't have any MREs right now. I don't have any way to get an MREs right now. So, but these items are going to be camping related or um, outdoor related in general. So, alrighty, we'll see you on the next one. Later.